The year is 2025. You step into the heart of Osaka, and what greets you isn't a traditional expo pavilion. It's the future itself. From androids guiding your way to flying cars hovering above you, the Osaka Expo 2025 isn't just an exhibition. It's a portal into the world that's fast approaching, and Japan, with its iconic blend of tradition and innovation, is leading the charge. In this documentary, we'll explore the most extraordinary technological marvels revealed at the Expo, from humanoid robots and hydrogen-powered walkers to emotionally intelligent AI and autonomous flying vehicles. This is more than sci-fi, it's the new now. Chapter 1, Life Ahead 1,000 Years into Tomorrow. At the entrance to the Expo's Life Ahead zone, a waterfall runs down a black wall, a symbolic stream of time ushering guests from the present to the distant future. Spearheaded by robotics visionary Dr. Hiroshi Ishiguro, this section breaks down humanity's path into 3 breathtaking zones: past, near future, and the millennium to come. The real stars here are Ishiguro's humanoid androids, hyper-realistic machines built not only to mimic human appearance, but to provoke thought. How will we live with robots 50, 500, or 1,000 years from now? These androids don't just stand. They move, emote, and even interact with visitors. Audio-visual installations blur the line between science fiction and academic research. The experience is immersive, philosophical, and beautifully engineered, challenging you to consider: are robots here to serve us or evolve with us? Chapter 2, Walker C, the polite android from China. Inside the China Pavilion stands Walker C, a sleek, minimalist humanoid developed by Uptech Robotics. Standing 163 centimeters tall and weighing just 43 kilograms, Walker C is more than a novelty. It's a refined evolution from previous models like Walker S1, now enhanced with fluid movements and multi-language communication skills. Walker C's mission? To be your next office receptionist, museum guide, or even hotel concierge. With 20 degrees of motion, terrain detection, and smart 3D mapping, this robot doesn't just move, it glides. It greets you in your language, responds in natural gestures, and can even jog up to 6 kilometers per hour. In a world filled with awkward, jerky robots, Walker C is remarkably graceful. The design philosophy is simple. Build a robot that disappears into your environment by being useful, calm, and polite. Chapter 3, Lyft Aircraft, Air Mobility for Everyone. Imagine hailing a ride and being lifted off the ground instead of rolling away on wheels. At Osaka Expo 2025, Lyft Aircraft introduced their electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicle, a flying car that's not just for show, but potentially the next urban commuting solution for everyone. Previously seen in Texas, the vehicle made its Japanese debut at the Expo, where ordinary citizens could train and ride, no pilot's license needed, powered entirely by lithium batteries. This compact aircraft features 8 rotors and an elegant, drone-inspired frame built for safety and performance. The test flights amaze audiences. Children and seniors alike marveled as the aircraft lifted into the sky, barely making a sound. Lightweight, sustainable, and surprisingly easy to control, the Lyft could redefine urban mobility and maybe even replace your next Uber ride. Its intuitive interface and lightweight design open new doors in aviation. Chapter 4, Honda Uni-One, the floating chair that thinks. At first glance, the Honda Uni-One looks like a high-tech wheelchair. But step on and lean forward, and suddenly you're gliding. This hands-free personal mobility unit uses subtle posture shifts for navigation, making the rider feel like they're floating above the ground. Its built-in gyroscope keeps the ride stable even on uneven terrain. Users compare the experience to sitting on a magic carpet. Designed for indoor and outdoor use, Uni-One could redefine accessibility and personal transport for urban environments, airports, malls, and museums. It's not just a ride, it's an experience. With plans for gesture-based navigation and voice recognition, Honda is putting emotion and intuition into engineering. Chapter 5, Gundam Next Future, Giant Dreams, Real Science. Towering over the Expo stands a full-scale Gundam, Japan's beloved mech warrior brought to life. Created by Bandai and based on parts from the original Yokohama Gundam, the static model may not walk, but it stands as a monument to where imagination meets engineering. Inside the pavilion, Fans can step into virtual cockpits, simulate Gundam battles, and even experience immersive VR sequences from iconic scenes. Engineers from the space industry help design the interactive elements to ensure the fantasy remains grounded in physics. Gundam is more than nostalgia. It's inspiration. It asks the next generation of roboticists and dreamers, if we can build a giant robot just for art, what else can we build for humanity? Chapter 6, Coro, the hydrogen beast of the forest. From the minds at Kawasaki Heavy Industries comes Coro, a four-legged hydrogen-powered robot built to handle the world's toughest terrain. It walks like a beast, climbs like a goat, and thinks like a machine. Originally developed for logistics in disaster zones and military operations, Coro is now being evaluated for broader uses: search and rescue, nature exploration, and even mountain tourism. It's an eco-friendly marvel that runs on hydrogen, leaving no carbon footprint. Engineers hope future models will include autonomous decision-making and remote control for real-time rescue missions. Watching Coro navigate slopes and water crossings is like witnessing a creature from a science fiction movie come to life. Chapter 7, SkyDrive SD-05, the real flying car. If any single exhibit embodied the dream of sci-fi futurism, it was SkyDrive's SD-05, a fully functional flying car that lifted 5 meters into the air during demonstrations. With a range of 15 kilometers per charge, this vertical takeoff and landing vehicle isn't meant for inner-city travel, but for daily urban commutes. Imagine skipping the traffic and landing on a rooftop pad. That's the vision. Japan hopes to begin flight routes this summer, although it trails China's EHang, which has already launched commercial services. Still, the SD-05 booth offered a simulated ride through Tokyo skies and detailed displays on safety, charging, and emergency parachute systems. It's not a fantasy, it's a few months away. Chapter 8, Mall of Tomorrow, where robots do the shopping. What does the Mall of the future look like? According to China's Magic Lab, it's filled with humanoids who restock shelves, guide customers, and even sense your mood and facial expressions in real time, adjusting their tone accordingly. Inside the concept exhibit, virtual assistants appear as holograms, security bots patrol the halls, and payment is handled entirely through facial recognition and AI. There's even a humanoid that can sprint, part of an upcoming robot race that had the crowd cheering. One bot named X-Man R1 takes food orders, recognizes returning customers, and dresses according to the store theme. It's semi-autonomous but highly personable, and with over 100,000 of its kind deployed worldwide, it's not far from becoming a global standard in service automation. It could reshape retail forever. Chapter 9, Flashbot Arm, the handy hospital hero. In a more practical corner of the expo, the Flashbot Arm by Pudu Robotics showed what future work in hospitals and hotels might look like. This partial humanoid bot has 2 arms with 7-axis movement, can operate elevators, navigate tight spaces, and even interpret human gestures with speed and precision. Though not built for casual conversation, it excels at action. It picks up objects, avoids obstacles, and adapts in real time, all powered by AI-driven mapping and decision-making engines that learn and evolve over time. Future versions may include plug-in tools, sign language recognition, and longer-lasting battery modules. In hospitals, its value is clear: 24/7 task execution without burnout, errors, or emotional fatigue. It enhances support for nurses, improving workflow and patient care dramatically. Utiaro, the Osaka Expo 2025 isn't a playground for dreamers. It's a blueprint. A world where humanoids work alongside us, where flying cars buzz overhead, and where artificial intelligence becomes an everyday companion. Japan and its global partners have painted a clear picture of what's coming. The question isn't whether robots will be part of our future. It's how ready we are to meet them. If you found this glimpse into tomorrow exciting, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The age of machines is here, and this is just the beginning.